Now let's say we decide, you know what, we don't want to execute this pipeline for any branches other than the main branch. So we want to completely ignore it when it's not the main branch. So how can we do that? Well, one option would be to, of course, copy and paste this logic in every job like this. So everything here will only apply to the main branch. Or if we don't want to repeat this same configuration for every single job and we want to define it on a global level for the whole pipeline, we have own configuration for that, which is called workflow rules. So let's remove this only main from every job. And at the beginning of the pipeline, we define these workflow rules. So right here, we want to define a rule that says, if it's a main branch, execute the whole thing. If it's not the main branch, then just skip and ignore the whole pipeline. So we have what's called conditionals, and we can express them using if, and this is a pseudo logic. So we're going to have a logic. If the branch is not main branch, then execute it never. So never execute it. Otherwise, execute it always. So this is a pseudocode. We're going to replace this with the proper logic. And these are basically the conditionals, right? That says never execute the pipeline if this condition is matched, and all other conditions always execute the pipeline. So these are the rule definitions. So now let's go back to this logic. The question is, how can we check whether the branch that is currently being built is a main branch or not? How do we know inside our pipeline logic which branch we are currently building? Well, we have that information in an environment variable. So GitLab itself gives us a list of variables with useful information, useful values, which we can use in our pipeline logic to define these kind of things. And one of these environment variables is the branch name of the currently building branch. And that environment variable name is CI commit branch. And this variable will have the value of the branch name, and we can check whether it is not main using this expression. So simply saying if it's not, that's what the expression here says, if it's not main, the value of this environment variable, then do not execute this whole workflow. And this will give us the same result as we would have if we had only main in all the job configurations. So we are on the main branch. That's where we are editing this GitLab CI YAML file. So if I commit those changes, the pipeline should be executed for the main branch for all the stages and all the jobs. And there you go. The pipeline or workflow for the main branch was executed successfully.